So the last jean, or the last pair of denim is again from Triarchy, and these are the high-rise wide leg. You guys can't tell. It's kind of hard to show the whole thing. But anyway, they are like, when I say wide leg, I mean these are like wide leg. Like that's like my whole like shoulder width is a leg. But this style is so on trend for spring, summer. I feel like it's going to be on trend for fall. But you could basically wear this. I know you're not, like, there was like a rule you couldn't wear white after Labor Day, is it? But I feel like that's not true anymore now that there's like winter white looks, and plus some rules are just meant to be broken and you should just wear whatever you want anyway. These are amazing. They're long, so if you are petite, you might want to get them hemmed if you need to, but I would say with heels, like, they work fine. And these would look really great with heels, sneakers, sandals. Again, this is a very versatile pair of denim. And also the style, you could wear almost any top with these. I love like a mixed white look for summer. And these are kind of a cream, like a creamy color. So if you do have whites that don't match, I personally think that's okay. And I like the way that that looks. So you could definitely go for like a very neutral look, or even like a tan top would look really great. Black, anything. Yeah, these pants are so adorable. Let me see if I can hold them up so you guys can see kind of more what they would look like. So this is kind of where they hit me, like right below my rib cage. And the waist is very high on them. Like, they're not lying when they say high-waisted. Sometimes high-waisted hit me a little lower than other times, but these are true high-waisted. And these are the same brand as the shorts. So it depends. With the sizing with these, I got a 25, and that's like on the high end of the size that I wear. So if you are in between sizes, you might want to go up because the stretch of these they're not that stretchy. So if you usually are right in between sizes, I would say go up to the next size. I'm 5'2", and these are pretty long on me. So if you're a little bit taller, you probably won't have to worry about wearing heels or getting them hemmed. But if you're my size or a little shorter, you might want to plan on wearing heels or a platform shoe, or just get them altered on the bottom. I don't ever really order petite clothing. I usually just make whatever I want work for myself, sometimes I just tuck in the back end of my shoes, which is like my secret. If my pants are too long and I don't want to get them altered before I wear them, I'll just tuck the little corner into the bottom of my shoe and then flip them over in the back, so then they look like they were altered even though they weren't. Yeah, it's a pro tip, and it works for me all the time, except when I start walking really fast, then they come out. So it's good if you don't plan on walking a lot, if you just want to like pretend that they're working very well. But if you want to do it right, just get them altered. There's something else I was going to mention about these before the whole shoe thing. If you are just joining, this is the last item that I'm talking about. But if you want to see the other items, you can click on the circle in the corner that has the 4 squares. It kind of looks like a cube, and it'll have the other pairs that I've been talking about there as well. How would you style these in the winter? Like, what kind of top? So since they're high-waisted, I prefer things tucked into high-waisted jeans. And in this winter, I love to tuck in bulky sweaters. And I just love the way it looks like. It just looks really chunky and cute. So I'd probably wear this with a sweater tucked in, or like a super tight bodysuit and a blazer probably. That's how I would style it. In the winter, in the fall would be the same thing. I basically wear the same things in the fall and the winter. I don't change what I'm wearing very much, except for just like a heavier coat. Yeah, these and the shorts and the jeans are all great for year-round. These jeans, the ones from the Goldie with the cutout here, I would say might be the hardest to wear in the winter just because you can't like tuck in a sweater, I feel like, with them. But they'd be great for fall. And you could still wear like a tight bodysuit and put on a blazer with it too, or a jacket. Do you guys have any other questions about the other pairs that I talked about? Otherwise, I'll move on with talking about the wide leg jeans from Triarchy. Just put your questions in the comment section and I'll try to see them and move on or answer them. But these jeans, I just thought of, the wide leg style was super, super on trend during Fashion Week for the spring and summer. And I was having a hard time finding like a really cute pair of super wide leg jeans. And these are super, super, super wide. They're not like bell bottomy at all. They're just straight leg and wide. And what looks really good with these is that they fit you super tight in your waist and then are tight on your hips, and then on your thighs will just go straight down. So they're very flattering, but there's not a lot of stretch. So again, if you are in between sizes, make sure you size up. But they're very flattering, and I think they'd look very cute with so many different looks for summer. And the nice thing is that they're light, so they just automatically give off that breezy, cool summer look, especially if you go for like an all neutral outfit. Okay, I'm gonna put these down and talk about, answer any questions that you have. Otherwise, I will, do you mind showing the first A Goldie one more time? Yeah, sure. So these are the first ones. They're the pieced angled, I think they're called the pieced angled denim, and they look like they're pieced together. So they have like a seam here in the front, and then in the back, let me take this off quick, and then in the back they have like the cutest, they don't have back pockets, they have like a faux pocket. It almost looks like the pocket was like ripped off and then they were sewn together with like these random seams. So there's like 4 seams instead of just 2, which I think is really fun. They're more of like a statement style denim, and I'm just obsessed with them. Also, I forgot to mention earlier is the pleats. Like, I love anything with pleats, and these have just adorable pleats, which gives it that 80s, 90s feel, which is everything that I live for. Is it non-stretchy? I think that these are slightly stretchier than the other 2 that I was talking about, but they still like, it's not stretchy denim. Like, they're pretty stiff. But this brand, I think, runs a little larger than this brand over here. A Goldie runs a little larger, so I usually go with my usual size or even size down. If the jeans are a little baggier, I usually size down, and then if they're a tighter fitting jean, I just go with my usual size. And with a Goldie, if they're high-waisted too, I usually size down because I'm just a little smaller here in my waist than I am on my hips. So if it's high-waisted, I size down, but if it's on my hips, I usually get my usual size. Hopefully that answered your question. I kind of ranted about the sizing. Okay, good. These, A Goldie is like one of my favorite brands, and I wear them all the time. So I'm very familiar with the sizing, and I've kind of, through trial and error, figured out exactly what size I like in these jeans. Someone asked earlier in the live about like how to know what size you are or sizing up. They don't want to size up, but really different brands are different sizes, and you can just basically wear whatever fits you the best. Just don't even worry about the number, because I wear so many different sizes and different brands. I just pick what makes me feel the best in the jeans that I'm wearing. And I don't really worry about the number. So hopefully that helps. Well, that was kind of all the items I was going through for this week. I'm going to be coming on here every single week, and we're going to be doing a little shoppable live, and it's going to be so much fun. So if you just tuned in on the very end, there's more to come. It's just going to keep getting better and better. And if you are just joining now at the very end, you can see what items we talked through the whole live in the little bubble with the 4 squares. I'll be going up on live next Tuesday at the same time. It's kind of going to be like my little time slot. And I'll let you guys know on Instagram when I'm going to be going live, just to give you a reminder so you know when I'm going to be on to chit chat and hang out and shop. This was like really fun. It's fun to talk about the products I'm wearing in real time. I get so many questions about what I'm wearing and where I got it, and now we can just talk about it, and I can explain to you exactly what I love about things, what I don't love, how they fit, and I just think it's going to be like a really great way to show you guys my favorites and answer all your questions. If you added anything to your cart,